Hey there, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Nerdable Podcast. David and Abel here to talk about all things nerdy that we love. Today's podcast, we have a little bit of stuff to get through. Of course, we have the usual Pokemon stuff, barely any Funko stuff, a few YuGiOh things, and I also actually want to talk about Harry Potter briefly because, there's some drama happening with that franchise right now, so I wanted to bring that up. First, though, David, you want to share with all of our listeners your recent pickups that you talked about it last week, but you didn't have it. You have it now. So if you're listening, you can watch this on YouTube.
Yeah, I finally got it in. So there's like Charizard VMAX that I bought for one of my coworkers for $200. Whereas probably way more now than $200, but he sold it to me for $200. And then
I'm so jealous.
I know, so beautiful. I was like, oh dang, this is something I need to hang on to. And then from Whatnot, I started doing Whatnot, which is like a really cool app you can win stuff from. So I won like Live Twins Frost, and then I won Eritemus from. And then I have 2 EV Hero cards coming in from Whatnot, but they're not here yet.
Yeah, so speaking of EV Heroes, I got 2 cards from the Japanese set. I got my beauty, Sylveon. She is posted on on the podcast Instagram, so you can see her better there. Then I have Eevee. And I have not posted a picture of this on Instagram. I think that's my next post because I have all my posts scheduled because I'm weird. I also run like 6 or 7 social medias, so I have every single post that I have scheduled. So stay tuned for that coming soon. Probably by the time this podcast comes out. Also a couple of pickups. I know last time we talked about, I thought I was going crazy because I couldn't remember if I ordered the Space Jam Funko Pops or not. And then after we recorded, I sent David a screenshot of my thing. I'm like, I knew I wasn't crazy. Like I knew I ordered them. It was from Stupid Hot Topic. Yeah, so I actually had 2 of them in already. I got Bugs Bunny in. So Bugs Bunny looking pretty cool. And then I got Daffy Duck as a coach.
Oh,
so that's cool that I added them to my Porky Pig. What's weird is that on this collection, I know there's there's different waves of it. I remember last time I told you I ordered like 6 of them or something. And usually on every wave, like on the back of the box, they'll show you like what Funkos are in that wave. Well, on this one, it's only Daffy Duck, Bugs Bunny, Lola Bunny, and one of the LeBron James while he's dribbling. So that is interesting because I ordered a couple of other from the new Space Jam movie that are not even on the back of this wave. So I'm interested to see how many are going there. Wow, sorry about all that drama. I'm interested to see how many they're going to be in this line. Because I ordered quite a few. And then my Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box came in. It even says it on here, Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. On the back, it even shows over here 10 booster packs. That was a lie. It was a big fat lie. So the Chilling Reign products just released last week, and I had this on pre-order. I got it, and of course, I think we reported it last week that there was a huge mix-up in production from all of the YouTubers that I've watched, like unboxings. No one got the 10 booster packs. So it wasn't just like a few. It was like actually literally no one has got 10 booster packs. So next month, sometime in July, we're getting a refund of $10, and they're sending us 2 booster packs and whatever else. So the cool thing is, though, it does come with like the silver dice, like the metallic dice, and it's like usually they elite trainer boxes come with like a little flip coin, and this one's actually like pretty, it's like oversized. So that's cool. I took it out of the plastic just so I could see what booster, like how many booster packs I got, and of course it was just 8. It's kind of disappointing, but whatever, it's my life. And out of this entire set, I have to say I really want this like secret rare, like the gold Snorlax. So he's like down here. I really want that card. Or I would have to say I also like the Celebi VMAX card.
They have a full art Blaziken in there too, right? I think I've seen some people.
Full art Blaziken. Yes.
I would want.
There's a Calyrex, secret rare, Shadow Rider, Metagross. I don't really care about. A Slowking. That one looks really cool. The Slowking VMAX card. That looks real cool too. So I don't know. There's a bunch of really cool cards in this collection. We'll see which ones I pull. That will be posted probably on Instagram, just because I got sick of making like the YouTube videos or take forever, and Instagram I can just like speed it up. On Instagram I can just like fast forward through, and I don't have to edit anything, just fast forward it and make it a 30-second clip.
I feel you on that.
So that's it for pickups. I know that we both have, since last time, we both now have Charizard on pre-order because we're obsessed. We have to have them. I was wishing and hoping Charizard would be a good, like, I don't know if you knew that they remember, like, didn't they make a couple of, like, I don't know what size they were. They 18-inch pops? Were they 18-inch? It was like a Harry Potter, Pikachu, I think 2 other ones. I think Batman and another one. I wish Charizard came in like an 18. Like that would be.
I think they probably will eventually. Like either that or make like the $99 ones that they make for Pikachu. Is it 99 or is he more than that?
It's 99. Well, it was. I think now it's like 75 or something.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I want that one. That's the only Harry Potter Funko Pop that I technically don't have. Is the big one, but I'm like, I mean, you've seen, but like, I don't know where I would put it. Like, it would have to be like sleep with me in the bed because I don't have room. Like, because I have no room. So yeah, that is it for this week's pickups. All right, so let's get started with some Pokemon stuff. So, Pokemon Company actually just settled a 2019 lawsuit with 2 people who actually leaked the game's Sword and Shield strategy guide online before the game was released. Now, they didn't leak like footage from the game. They leaked the images from the freaking strategy guide. And the judgment was each person had to pay $150,000 in damages plus cover the Pokemon Company's attorney fees.
Oh my goodness, that is ridiculous.
What in the hell? So like, wrong is wrong, but did the Pokemon Company really need now, I guess, $300,000 and attorney fees?
Probably not. I doubt they really needed that much money, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, it's a pretty harsh thing to do, but I don't know. That company might have been a little excessive, but maybe not. I guess it just depends.
I think that's like they're trying to teach people like, don't fuck with us.
Yeah, I think that's what it could come down to, but I don't know. That's a lot. That's like a lot of money, but I don't know. I don't know how I would feel about that, to be honest.
Literally for leaking images of the strategy guide. Like, who the fuck uses those? It's Pokemon. Who uses strategy guides? It's 2021.
I can honestly say that in all the time that I played Pokemon, I bought the strategy guide, and when I bought it, I never even opened it. I'm not even lying to you. I bought it and I didn't open it.
I think I bought it like for one of the very first games, maybe. Like, I don't know. That's whenever there was like a Hollywood Video, was it? And there was like a game store in Hollywood Video. I don't even know if you know.
I do remember Hollywood Video.
There was like a
Because to be honest, in my hometown foul, all we had was I'm lying. No, we had Super Video. It was, I guess, the generic version of Blockbuster. And you could rent your games there and stuff, but I don't remember them having strategy guides, but maybe they did. I remember the only strategy guides I did buy were from GameStop, and I bought the Legend of Zelda one. And I didn't open it. So I have strategy guides. I never opened them, so I don't think a lot of people are even going to buy the strategy guide, so it's probably not big of a deal.
Yeah, well, these two people are paying $150,000 each.
And did they leak? So there's no images or anything about the game.
They leaked images from the strategy guide. I guess their images are from the game because they're essentially the strategy guide is stills from the game. You know,
yeah, I mean, I guess I would have to see what the picture was, and then I would be able to be like, okay, that's fair.
They were leaked on Discord, like on Discord chats, like.
Oh, people, then that's fine because Discord's more private. That's Pokemon Company might be a little extreme there because Discord's pretty private.
I mean, the judge settled. The judge gave them the ruling. Imagine so $150,000 each plus attorney fees, and the case was started in 2019. It just now this week was finalized.
Imagine the attorney who's like, I got to do a case on what?
Yeah.
He's like, I have no idea what Pokemon is.
So, yeah, like the defense attorneys, like, man, I those people are probably bankrupt. I doubt Pokemon will ever see like money from these people.
No, probably not. No.
So whatever. I think it's just like more of a shock value to scare everyone else, but whatever. So Pokemon Go players, David, there are some changes coming up that people are kind of excited about. Some people are pissed off. So when the pandemic hit, Pokemon Go adapted to the pandemic by making some changes. Like during the pandemic, like the incense effectiveness was boosted to attract Pokemon more frequently to your location. There was just a bunch of other things that they did to really help people like social distance and be able to still play their game. Well, those changes are reverting. They are going back to normal. So, yeah. So some of the changes are being made first here in the United States and New Zealand because coronavirus, COVID-19 cases are dropping significantly here, and in New Zealand, it's almost non-existent there. And so the company has decided that US and New Zealand players will soon, let's see, they are going to receive up to 2 free raid passes per day from spinning gym photo disc. They will benefit from increased incense effectiveness while moving. Be guaranteed gifts when spinning Pokestops so long as they have not reached their maximum gift inventory, and receive 10 times bonus XP from spinning a Pokestop for the first time. Okay, so let's see. I guess I didn't play during the I haven't played since it came out. So you play, and so was there a big difference for when the pandemic hit?
Oh, for sure. Like there was like this thing called remote raids. So instead of so basically the way it works, whenever you had to go to a raid or you had to battle with like a Pokemon, like a big one, like the boss Pokemon or legendaries, you had to go to the actual gym wherever it was. And now in my hometown, one of them was by the water tower. That was extremely difficult. But So they invented remote raids. So basically, you got a remote raid pass, and you can click on if the gym was in like visual distance and you could touch it, like on your phone, then you would be able to go to it, and it would just kind of zoom in, and you could use your remote pass, and you could actually battle the Pokemon from a far enough distance and not have to be near the location. That I loved because I mean I didn't have to drive anywhere. That's just so convenient.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
lazy, like driving to a random place.
Yeah, you see, that's why like I liked it when it was first came out because there was like other apps that you could use to like change your location. And that's what I did all the time. Like I wasn't going anywhere. I was playing from home and I was like in Asia. I was like in Asia. I was like getting all the different Pokemon.
Yeah, all those guys. I think everybody got banned though. They did that, right? Or like,
Yeah, like and like all those companies like stopped too. Like they no longer do that. So I stopped playing because I'm like, I'm not gonna play that. I don't like it.
have to go play.
Um So Niantic, they also have announced that they plan to decrease the number of gifts that Buddy Pokemon deliver to players. Right now, it's boosted so that players get up to 5 gifts at once, up to 3 times per day, but players will soon see a reduced frequency. Some bonuses that will remain as of now. The incense duration will remain at 60 minutes. No walking requirement for Go Battle League. You can challenge any trainer remotely with the QR code, and the requirement to battle with friends remotely has been lowered to good friends.
Oh, okay.
The maximum number of gifts you can carry in your item bag at a time will remain at 20. Trainers will be able to open up 30 gifts per day, up from the previous 20. You will continue to receive 3 times the Stardust and XP for your first Pokemon catch of the day. So do you feel like they're kind of trying to smooth that transition from back to normal? Do you think that's enough to make players happy?
Probably. I think as long as they don't get rid of remote raids, I think I'll be okay. If they get rid of remote raids, I'm gonna be a little salty. I'm probably gonna be mad about it. But I mean, at the end of the day, as long as they're keeping like the main stuff, like Stardust and all that, that's what I care about. I wish they made the item bag bigger, but I mean, it is what it is.
Well, it did say, is that item? Let's see. Oh no, it's staying at 20.
Yeah.
What's being like made bigger was the gifts. The larger was the amount of gifts per day.
See, I have too many gifts. I need to start giving people away. I don't have enough friends.
Nobody plays it anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, the friends I do have, like, they play, but they don't open the gift I send them. So I'm just like, you're never gonna open that gift that I sent you?
You're like, so like sending them text messages like, so just a reminder.
And it's like my brother too. So I'm like, hey, are you ever gonna open that or what?
um so there was a child somewhere in this world that wrote Pokemon Company a letter asking them to create non-binary Pokemon.
Mm.
So their letter in part said, "Dear Nintendo, could you please make non-binary Pokemon? Also, I want that because I think it would be cool, and so non-binary people would feel more comfortable about it." The kid actually received a reply from a representative, and they said, "Thank you for writing to us. In your letter, you asked us to make non-binary Pokemon. I think that is an awesome idea. There are so many varieties of Pokemon, so it would make sense to have a variety of genders as well. We want to make sure people of all kinds feel welcomed and comfortable while playing our software." With that being said, they also sent the child a bunch of gifts, and it's all they've also said like uh one of their, I think it's Blanche, I think that's her name. She actually
Oh,
identifies in the game as they and them, and
like
so there's already
like
non-binary characters. And then the Pokemon, there are male and female Pokemon, but there's also genderless Pokemon as
mhm.
well. So it's kind of like already happening, you know?
Yeah, Ditto is one of those Pokemon that he doesn't have a gender.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like Pokemon was kind of ahead of that curve without even being ahead of that curve. They
Oh, for sure.
also, in the game, also made like very gender fluid like looks. Like when you pick your avatar, there are some that, you know, there's a couple on there that are very gender fluid that could be for non-binary folks or whatever. So that is just some news I thought I wanted to share.
I wonder what else they would do. Well, I mean, technically, they're Pokemon. Like, I don't think Mew has a gender. I don't think. I don't think Mew does have a gender. And then a lot of legendaries don't have genders either, do they?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
I kind of want to
Now
look that up now. Like,
look
ooh,
at genderless Pokemon. So Pokemon Company just released some new little figurines for those of you who like collectibles. They are for $19.99, and they are Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, and they are like relaxing on a river figures. So just in time for summertime, they're like on a little float. Pokemon Company tweeted out a little like GIF of them. I'll be passing on those figures. I went to the Pokemon Center. They are $19 each. I can buy like 2 Funko Pops for that price. So I'll be passing on your little figures, Pokemon Center. But for those of you interested, I kind of was like, I kind of want a Pikachu and Squirtle, but I'm also like a freak, so I would need all of them, and I'm not going to spend $80 for shipping on that. So yeah. All right. So we're ending July. I'm sorry, ending June. As the Pokemon Go July's Community Day was recently announced, and the featured Pokemon is Tepig.
oh, I like that one.
So July 2021's Community Day will start Tepig on July 3rd from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time. So wherever you're at, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. The special move that Tepig will know when caught on that day is Blast Burn. And there will also be a purchasable special research task and Community Day box per usual. Leer modules and incenses, that's a hard word to say. That's too many like S's, and will also last up to 3 hours, and Stardust earned from catching Pokemon will be multiplied by 3. So that is again July 3rd from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., which is actually next Saturday from recording this. So not this
Already.
Saturday, but next. Yeah. I'll be working. I guess I could catch it. I'm not playing the game. Why am I talking about that? Like, I was like, I guess I can catch it. Like, I could play it at the mall, right? But like, I'm looking, just so you guys know what's happening. I'm actually looking. I don't even know. Oh, yeah, I do have Pokemon Go still downloaded.
See, at this
Wow.
point, you might as well just be like, well, I already have it on my phone. It's just more convenient.
Mm, nah, it's boring. Uh, so that is it for Pokemon stuff. There is only one Funko kind of item that I wanted to share, and that is some more LOKI Funko Pops have been announced. So I'm actually going to start that show like next week, I think, because it's on Disney Plus, LOKI, and I have Disney Plus, but I hate that they're releasing episodes like every week. I want to binge, you know what I mean? So LOKI, there's only 2 episodes out right now, so I'm gonna wait like till I can get into it. But anyways, there's some new pops, and they will be Ravana with Miss Minutes and Hunter B15. I haven't watched the show, so I don't know who
I'm
those
not either.
people are. However, they must be kind of important because they're getting their own Funko Pops, so that's cool. And again, that was kind of the only Funko thing, because right now I think a lot of companies are like waiting for the fall, like Christmas. It's kind of like slow time, you know. I know that. And then also for right now, since summertime for Funko it is San Diego Comic-Con coming up
Oh,
soon, and those pops were announced like last month or the month before, so it's like kind of slow in the Funko news world because they're kind of gearing up, putting all their energy in towards San Diego Comic-Con. Let's see. So like I said, I wanted to talk about Harry Potter world and more specifically Fantastic Beasts. I don't know, David, I don't think I've ever asked you, have you watched Harry Potter?
I finished. Yeah, I watched all of Harry Potter. I never started Fantastic Beasts. Maybe I should, but I have not.
Okay, so Fantastic Beasts is supposed to be like it's like its own world that is set in a time before the happenings of everything in Harry Potter. So it's not a Harry Potter like prequel or sequel. It's like its own magical. It's like in the Harry Potter universe, but everything has happened beforehand. So it's before Lord Voldemort, before all them. The actual villain is Grindelwald, who is actually played by Johnny Depp. And there was some controversy because he actually has been recasted for he played Grindelwald in the first two movies, and he has been recasted for the third movie because he had some serious allegations against him and has since been charged in court with these allegations. So he was dropped from the franchise, and people around the Harry Potter universe are saying that Fantastic Beasts, the series, they're supposed to be a total of 5 movies. That's what J.K. Rowling said. It's gonna be 5 movies. Well, there's some drama because the first 2 movies were not received well from the Harry Potter community. They were not received well. I enjoyed them, but it's because I went into it as thinking as a separate entity. Like I did not expect it to be anything like Harry Potter. And I think a lot of people from that like Harry Potter don't like it because they want it to be similar. You know what I mean? And it's so far it's nothing like it at all.
Hmm.
I mean, it's about these magical creatures. It's literally Fantastic Beasts. You know what I mean? So it's more focused like on the creatures and stuff. So I think that's cool. Well, anyways, the third movie was supposed to be released last year. However, we all know what happened, COVID. Then the recasting happened and it was supposed to release this year, but because of the recasting, they're reshooting a bunch of their stuff, and now it is pushed back to 2022 summer of next year. With all that being said, people are saying that Warner Brothers is actually considering not even releasing Fantastic Beasts, the third movie, which is untitled right now. They're actually thinking about not even releasing it in theaters and just going straight to HBO Max.
Hmm.
And not only was it recasted for like a recasting of Johnny Depp's character Grindelwald, who is like the main villain, it actually underwent an entire rewrite. So they had their whole screenplay, they had started shooting, and they scrapped the entire script and rewrote the entire movie. So that could be a good thing because I feel like for the first 2, I think a lot of it too, I feel like J.K. Rowling wasn't that involved. I feel like it's something she slapped her name on. And I feel like because of the criticism, I think the rewrite probably came from her, that she probably wanted to be more involved, which is a good thing. So, for more Harry Potter news, just for all you Harry Potter nerds out there, I am starting another podcast with another friend of mine. And her name's Abigail, and it is called Bookish Babble. It comes out next month in July, actually, like in 2 weeks. And it's called Bookish Babble, and we'll talk about all of our favorite book stuff, book to film adaptations, book to TV adaptations, our favorite book genres, all this good stuff. We've actually already recorded a couple of episodes, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, like if I don't have enough to do.
Another podcast to add.
another podcast, and every time we're recording this podcast, I have to think like, okay, what show am I doing? Like, okay, I have to remember. Yeah, so rounding out the news for this week's podcast, YuGiOh. There are 3 new YuGiOh products that were just announced for fall 2021, and I have them pulled up for you guys. David already knows probably because David is into YuGiOh. So one of the items is called Battles of Legend, and it will be, I guess these are like booster packs. They
like,
will be
yeah,
the $3.99 a pack. That's a damn good deal. So I definitely look out for that. Those will be released on October 1st. Then in November on the 19th, YuGiOh TCG Maximum Gold El Dorado will be released, and that is going to be retailing for $29.99. And those will have premium gold rare cards. David, can you give more information about that? Do you know more about like the whole gold thing? Because
so they kind of did that last year with Maximum Gold, and that's when they released like Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, and Dark Magician, and like that gold border. Here, I actually have some here. Let me grab it real quick.
And it actually kind of looks like, is it like a kind of like an elite trainer box? Like it comes with like a bunch of stuff?
Not really. I mean, no, last year's all they had in there was the it just comes with 3 packs. I think it's like 4 packs maybe, and then each one has certain cards, and like you have the possibility to pull like the gold rarities. So that's like the only time they have the gold rarity is like when it has that. And I do not know what the heck. They're supposed to be in my graded collection. So I can pull that.
Yeah, well, David looks that up. That is coming out in November on the 19th. And until you pull that out, the very last thing I saw was a thing called Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1, which will be $14.99 a set. And that also comes out on the 19th of November. And in that Hidden Arsenal, it comes with 1 secret rare, 6 ultra rares. So that will be 2 standard ultra rares, 4 colorful ultra rares, 30 commons, 1 hidden arsenal storyline insert with game mat, and 1 special collectible dice. Okay, so that sounds more like a elite trainer box actually.
And then so like this is like last year, so they came kind of like, I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of like a golden border as opposed to like your standard like regular cards like this one. It's like just normal. And it's just chilling. So basically, El Dorado has that. But the thing that's exciting about it is that they're saying there will be a reprint of Chamber Dragon Maid, which I like Dragon Maids, trying to make it. So that's like a $80 card, and with the reprint, it probably will take a dip pretty drastically. So
yeah, anytime there's like reprints or like Funko does like restocks, like people get pissed off, like. Because it's like they get the special item and then it's like, what? Like I thought that's it.
And then in Battle of Legends, the reprint of Forbidden Droplet is coming out, which will make the game very interesting because Forbidden Droplet's like $120 card, and that card changes the game. So it'll be exciting.
That is crazy. Y'all, I'm telling you, I think I talked about it in the podcast. Yeah. So my co-host from another podcast and I were at David's apartment one night chilling, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna learn how to play YuGiOh tonight. Then David like gets all his stuff ready, right? And David has a friend over. They're gonna play or duel. I don't know what it's called. And then they start like talking about math, and I'm like, oh wait, like there's math involved. There's like division and multiplication and subtraction, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to carry the 1 added to divided by 3. I'm just here to have a good time and drink. So I had some alcoholic beverages, watch YouTube videos, and let David play his game because I had no idea what the fuck was happening. And then my friend Vonnie, she's my co-host on my other podcast. she was like, let's just drink every time they draw a shiny card. And I'm like, well, holy fuck, they're all shiny. And so Vonnie and I were just like drinking and messing up David's YouTube algorithm. So yeah, so that was that night. David definitely does not listen to the same music as neither one of us, and so we just screwed up his entire playlist.
Oh, for sure. And then all these videos, my YouTube's confused now. It doesn't know what to suggest to me.
Yeah, it's like Megan Thee Stallion. That was so funny. Yeah, so Abel will not be playing Yu-Gi-Oh because
Too
I'm
much
not,
math.
like I said, yeah, carrying a 1, dividing it by 2, carrying the decimal over, like we're not doing that. That's too much. That is, and there's there's like it's a lot, y'all. He had his cell phone out. There was like numbers and I don't know. I have no fucking idea. So the last bit of Yu-Gi-Oh news here, it has to do with the anime. So I guess there's like spin-offs of Yu-Gi-Oh. I guess kind of like, I don't know if it's like Dragon Ball Z, I guess. Like Dragon
Yeah,
Ball, Dragon Ball Z,
they're
similar, I
like
guess.
different time periods and stuff.
That's so stupid. It's not like Pokemon. It's like Ash is Ash all the time.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it's like different not universe, different time periods. Like, okay, this many years have come by, and this is a new antagonist type of thing.
I hate that. Anyway, so Yu-Gi-Oh has a new-ish show called Yu-Gi-Oh Sevens. That's a interesting name. Yu-Gi-Oh Sevens, and a season 2 was just announced or released in Japan. And according to Yu-Gi-Oh, there's going to be a total of 6 new cast members that have joined that show for season 2. I'm like, holy shit, that's like a whole cast. Like, how many cast members are there? They're adding 6 more to the mix. It says the series will focus on a young boy in elementary school named Yuga who specializes in rush duel battles. The anime follows this boy, Abel cannot read. What the hell? The anime will follow this boy and his friends as they strive to become the greatest rush duelists out there. So what is a rush duelist?
I think that's probably the new. I've seen it, but I don't know what it is. I've seen it. So I played this game yesterday on my PC, and apparently Rush was a thing. I just wasn't familiar with it. I think that's going to be the new introduction to Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of like the way Pokemon had battle styles this time. I think that's going to be the new thing. So it was originally like Rituals Fusion, and then it went into Xyz, and then Synchro. No, sorry, it was Synchro, then Xyz, and then Link came along. So I'm assuming Rush is probably going to be the new way that they do it. I'm curious to see what that's going to look like. If we get it in real life, then I'll know, but I have not played that style yet.
So you mentioned battle styles, like, so do you, I think I've asked you play the Pokemon TCG, like the Pokemon card game? Okay, so I just really collect the cards for like the artwork and stuff, but what I don't understand, like when a card is like a single strike or whatever, like do you know what that means, and can you help me out
I
with that?
know, because I do
You
not,
know?
because I haven't done
Okay.
I don't know the new format of Pokemon. I probably really should. I know the old format of Pokemon, like the regular basic one that's super easy to learn, but the newer one, I feel like when they introduced that thing into their game, I didn't read into it. But I'm pretty sure if you get the Elite Trainer box, there's probably instructions. So I might
There
have to
is.
buy it.
I usually like throw it away because I'm not gonna play it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna collect all these cards either. I'm just after like certain ones, so I just, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I will look that up, and so I'll know for the next time. But yeah, we'll see about that.
Might
That
be buying a trainer box and just reading the instructions to learn how to play again.
yeah, I have like that would be cool, but what is it that I'm trying to think of the Pokemon bought like an item that used to come with like a play mat and like a bunch of stuff. Like what was that?
I know Yu-Gi-Oh used to do paper playmats and like instructions, but that's it.
Because I got a Shining Fates playmat, and I got it with the Pokemon product. I just don't remember which one it was. Like, I know I got it with the Pokemon product. Here it is right here. Is it? Oh, Shining Legends. See, and I got this playmat.
Oh, that's nice. That's super nice.
So I got this playmat. It has Mew. It has a bunch of cool Pokemon on there. Celebi. But I don't remember. And it came with like Pokemon cards. And I'm like, where did this come from? Like, Arceus is on here. Look at her.
It's such a nice playmat. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. It's like purplish. So, yeah, this was Shining Legends. I don't know how long ago that was, but
that was not too long ago.
Yeah, so that is that. And then, oh no, I bought this one. Look at for all the listeners, I'm sharing my playmats with David, because David actually I was using yours for the longest time. I had it I've been using it for the last few weeks. I just changed it out maybe like 2 days ago. But I also have this one. It has all the evolutions on it, and I love it because they're my favorite. And yeah, that is that. So I need to look up the product to see where these playmats come from, because I do not remember, and that's like really, really annoying, like the crap out of me that I don't remember. So we will see. Maybe I'll talk about that next time. But until then, thank you guys so much for listening to the Nerdable podcast. Wherever you are listening to us, please make sure you leave us a rating, a review. We would really appreciate it. And if you are just listening, you can actually check us out on our YouTube channel. And all of our social media links are posted in the show notes. Until next time, guys, have a great day.